Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of IoT Unboxed. My name is Naya Reji, I will be your host for today. So we have Nazha back to the show. How are you, Nazha?
I'm good.
So Nazha is the product manager for asset monitoring, and today we're going to discuss about air pressure monitoring.
Correct, yes.
So I want to ask you a few questions. What is the importance of air pressure monitoring? Why would we monitor the air pressure? And in which industries specifically?
Okay. So first of all, just to explain what air pressure monitoring is. Air pressure monitoring involves monitoring the difference of air to air units, like air points, and then we will check the difference, and then if anytime any parameters out of range, we'll be sending an alert to you. And where this is used is primarily in FHUs, where you have to monitor the pressure difference to understand if the filters are getting dusty or not. And it can be utilized in residential or commercial buildings wherever there are FHUs, and you need to monitor the status of filters and everything.
So in any type of industry where there is like HVAC systems, you would need a sensor for the air pressure to understand, for example, if it needs servicing, if the assets need servicing, correct?
Yeah, usually what happens is filters are serviced on a schedule basis, like either bi-weekly or monthly and everything. But if you can get the data to understand when to filter, it will help you optimize your scheduling for the servicing. Like you can maybe you don't have to service it as often as you're doing it right now, or maybe you need to service it earlier before it gets too dusty and the tenant starts complaining as well.
Yeah, so for example, depends on seasonalities also. If it's too hot, you're using the ACs way more, and in the winter you wouldn't use it. So the filters will get more dusty in summer, so it needs more servicing.
Mostly it's not summer or seasons. Basically it might be based on the sand, like if the weather gets more dustier.
Okay.
And we've noticed that a lot here,
In
like
Dubai.
sometimes it's very dusty and we complain about the AC in our houses itself. Oh, it's dusty, I'm having allergies and everything.
Yeah.
That's because AC filters are not serviced on time as well.
Okay, so right now what they do, they just do it on scheduled based
Currently,
maintenance.
yes.
And you want to move on the condition based maintenance, where you only service it in case there's a lot of dust, for example.
Yeah.
And you would know sometimes, because in the schedule based, it's maybe you need to maintain or under maintain the assets sometimes. So how would you do that exactly? What is the device you are using? What protocol? How do you install it? Is it easy?
Currently we used LoRaWAN based air pressure monitoring device. We also have another Sigfox based device in our portfolio. So what you need to have a Sigfox or LoRa connectivity to use these devices.
So for me to understand, if you need to install the device, you need to have the infrastructure before.
Yes,
right?
Sigfox, it depends on the operator of the country if they are providing it. Otherwise, we can also support with smaller gateways or anything to boost the signals.
So you just add a small gateway.
Yes,
it's like a router for the Wi-Fi.
Yes, LoRaWAN we can support in providing the full infrastructure, help you set up the devices, and you could also use other use cases using the same infrastructure as well. So if you want to, for the same building, if you want to purchase more of LoRaWAN based solutions, like water leakage or water leakage detectors,
you just link them to the same
gateways and infrastructure. Yes. So that is one option. We are also trying to look for NB-IoT based hardware, because that's also pretty useful, especially for outdoor use cases.
IoT, it's like a SIM card.
SIM card, yes. It's a cellular technology. Okay. So what you can do is you can use NB-IoT if there's coverage in the region. NB-IoT can work perfectly, and you're not responsible for the infrastructure setup.
Amazing.
Yeah, and especially this can work out in rooftops, because mostly FHUs are on the rooftop. It's mostly having to face outdoor temperature and everything. So these are outdoor devices mainly.
Yes.
And for this particular device that we have here, we have there's two pipes you can see from this device. So one has to be for the air flowing in, and the other for the air flowing out.
Okay.
So we can get the difference of pressure. So increased pressure means the dust is too much.
Okay.
And the air is not able to flow through it.
So there is more difference between both.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. So if the difference is high, means the
air pressure is high.
Air pressure is high.
More dust.
Pressure difference is high, and that means it's more dustier. Okay.
So the aim is to have it in a lower range, right?
Yeah, the aim is to have the pressure very low.
So for you on the platform, how does it work? Do you have a dashboard?
Yeah,
alarms?
we have, this is part of our Ignite Shield application, and differential air pressure monitoring is one of the solutions that's there. And what you can see is the readings every, based on the configuration that you've set, every hourly or every 30 minutes, you can see what's the pressure levels. And if it fluctuates, if it's beyond a certain threshold that you've set, it will send you alerts. And alerts also you can configure whether you want to receive it by SMS, WhatsApp, even calls can be done through the platform.
And you have a mobile
email
app?
As well. Yeah, we have a mobile app as well, where you can monitor the values.
And you get these notifications.
Exactly.
And then based on the notification, you can know if someone needs to go and service
take an action and everything. We can view the full alarm, event, timeline, everything through the platform. And if there's any major fluctuations, you can analyze the pattern also, when it is getting dusty, how often it's getting dusty, through the data that's available on our platform.
I think this helps a lot for facility managers.
Exactly, yes. Because they can actually show their clients if any over-servicing, if they are over-servicing or under-servicing.
And also if it's under-servicing, maybe the life cycle of the asset itself, it will go down. It will not stay long. Yeah, and for the wealth of the people and the quality
of air is also very important.
Yes.
So you can increase the building value also. And another thing is all our sensors that we support is basically you don't need any kind of wiring or anything. And that battery life is about 5 to 10 years. So you don't, it's like tomorrow if someone says you want air pressure monitoring, you can just go install this and onboard it on our platform, and it's ready to go. It's as simple as that.
So it's very simple. Once you order, it's even simple to install it, everything.
Yes. And for FHUs, we have other solutions also, like if you want to monitor the supply temperature, humidity, and we also have electricity meters if you want to check what's the consumption. So it's like an ecosystem that you can have for these kind of solutions.
Yeah, I think mainly these type of clients would go for an ecosystem, as you said, several devices, and this is what you're doing. I feel like you're building a very nice portfolio.
Yep.
Great. Thank you for the very nice insights, and can't wait to have you on another episode as well. And to our listeners, thank you for watching episode 9 of IoT Unboxed. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment.